All right, guys, welcome back. I'm here with Chris from Dopiates. How are you, man?
I'm doing a lot better than probably the last video that everybody saw me. Probably, what was it? I was at the train tracks at a train station.
Yeah.
Since then, I'm doing a hell of a lot better. Yeah, it was a crazy summer, but I've been clean again since August 12th. It was either the 12th or the 13th of August. So I got a good 6 months, or yeah, 6 months.
Right on,
Yeah.
man. As you guys know, I started my channel telling stories about my time in active addiction and all that. Once you do this for a while, you start checking out other channels and stuff. And I ran into Chris's. We were talking a bit ago, like some people have it and some people just have to work for it, like myself. I'm the type, like when I was doing these videos, I'd be lucky if I get like 40 to 80 views on what I do. But you, man, you shot straight to the top. Your growth was insane. I think you have the whole package when it comes to this stuff. The first video I seen of yours, I think you were living in Cali, right?
Yeah, I was in the first 2 months I was doing the channel. I was in Cali. Then I moved back here to Massachusetts
Okay. Okay.
halfway through, and a couple more months out in Massachusetts. That's when I ended up deleting it. Then I regretted deleting it. Then I started this channel. So this is the second one. Then fast forward a few more months, after everything had happened, one night in September, I just got that feeling again. I'm like, I just want to take all the videos down, but channel, because I know how I felt last time. I knew at some point I'm gonna want to come back to it. So I just pretty much erased all my videos and kind of just went MIA for a little while. But
Yeah.
even though I did that and was not, active on YouTube, I've been good. I mean, I definitely posted my struggles over the summer, some of it on YouTube. I probably said a little bit more than I should have, honestly, and posted a little bit more than I should have about what was going on. But my thing on here was always just like try to be transparent with people. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So
you know,
when right before you started your channel, what was like the main objective as far as like telling your stories and stuff like that?
the main objective was pretty much just to get my story out there. I started watching, similar channels. And after a couple months of watching, I'm like, I mean, I got a story to tell too. I might as well put it out there. I'd enjoy listening to other people, kind of like you were saying.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then also at that time too, I was going through kind of like a stressful time in my life. So, stress reliever, it made me feel good doing it. I didn't know I was going to get a lot of views. I had no idea, but
Yeah, man. How many subscribers were you at, like at your peak? Like over 2,000, right?
somewhere around there. I can't remember the exact amount, but yeah, somewhere right around there.
Yeah.
And yeah, hundreds of thousands of views. And this was all in like what? My channel was up there for maybe 3 months, 4 months.
Damn, bro. Yeah. Like I was saying, like some people just have it. And I did a reaction to one of your videos, man, and like as far as like the whole package, man, your demeanor, the way, I mean, your stories are wild. And yeah, like you just have the whole package, man. And I think I was trying to like figure out like what is it? Like how did he do this? But like I said, you have the whole package and just the way like you're strictly business, you get right to the point and just everything about you, man. Everybody appreciated it. And I know you have a lot of support, man. So they're gonna be happy seeing you come back. Before the relapse, what were you using at the time?
What was I using when I relapsed?
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Oh yeah.
relapse was just straight. It was just straightly crack, like crack,
Okay.
24/7, just smoking and smoking and smoking. So how that happened was, so I've been on Suboxone, and that's another thing I'm gonna get to in a minute. I'm not on Suboxone anymore. So I'm on the Sublocade shot now, but we'll talk about that later. So what led to the relapse was when I had moved from California back to Massachusetts. I still had California health insurance active from my job out there, and I also had Mass Health, which is free health insurance out here. So I was going to my Suboxone clinic for like the first month that I was back in Massachusetts, and then after about 4 visits, they told me, they're like, listen, like we can't charge Mass Health because you have a Blue Cross out in California, and they're saying you have a primary insurance, so they're not going to pay it. So you can either pay out of pocket to come here, or you can fix the insurance. Long story short, it took a long time to get my insurance canceled in California. It took probably a couple months. So I mean, at that, what am I going to do? I have to take it, there's no way I'm not taking it. And the only place I know to get it is the street. So one day I hit up one of my old drug dealers because the little bit of Suboxone I had, like my prescriptions, I cut it into pieces and pieces. And then I started like for hours, I'm like, I got to get something. I call one of my old drug dealers. I go down there and see him. I get 20 subs from him. Like, cool, it's going to last me 20 days because I was taking one a day. I run into him and he's like, what's up? He's like, you want some hard too? I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, I'm good. But just like hearing that, having that put in my head, like knowing I can buy crack right now, I didn't buy it that day. I drove back home with the 20 subs and it lasted me 20 days. But just seeing him, having him in my car, having it offered to me, it was just in my mind every day. And I started like slowly like planning in my head. I'm like, all right, next time I get subs, fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna grab an 8-ball and 20 more subs and I'll be fine. I'm just gonna smoke an 8-ball and like, go back to normal. But that didn't happen. Meet up with this dude again, probably like, 20 days later, grab 20 more Suboxones from him, and then I grab an 8-ball. And like I know what I'm doing is wrong. I'm like, fuck, bro. I was 2 weeks away from hitting 3 years clean. I was 2 weeks. So I was right there, and I knew what I was doing was wrong. I'm like, I know what it's going to lead to. It's going to lead to absolute chaos. So I go home that night, I take the first hit, and it was just on from there. And at this point, I was back in Massachusetts for a little while, but I did have a job. I was working once I got back here for a while. So I did have a little bit of money saved up, and I just went on a tear with it. I mean, I went 8-ball after 8-ball after 8-ball. And the first little run that lasted, I want to say about 10 days before I went into a first detox. I was in that detox for, I don't know, man, 2 hours. When I went in there, I still had half in my back. And I had a piece, like probably like a 20 in my jean pocket, that, that little corner pocket, like on the right side.
Yeah. Yeah. The coin pocket.
Yeah. The coin pocket. I had a little 20 in there. So like I'm in detox. I have a couple back 20 in my pocket. I was smoking in the parking lot. I'm all geeked out when I show up to this rehab. It's called AdCare. It's in Worcester. And that's when I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out of here. I'm going to continue to get high. And that's when I posted that video on YouTube being like, oh yeah, I'm at the train station in Worcester right now. I just left detox. And like, bro, I can't believe I posted that shit. Like I had a bag of fucking clothes. Like you could see my crack pipe in the video. I'm like, but I was, I was out of my mind, bro. I was in crazy psychosis. I was in psychosis for months over the summer. So I get out of there and then I get on the train. I go to Boston. I'm running around Boston and I'm by myself. And, it's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm all fucking cracked out. Usually when I'm in a city like that, I'm like running around with somebody. I'm with somebody. But now I'm all by myself. I'm tweaked out of my fucking mind. You think everybody's out to get you. I'm on the subway. Like I'm paranoid of everybody. Bro, I mean, I could go on and on. But like pretty much like I ended up like running into the woods because I thought people were trying to jump me because I was walking around with a big ass bag of clothes. So I fucking run into the woods into somebody's backyard. Like I ditch my clothes there. Like I start smoking crack in their backyard at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Like slowly like walk out into the streets and just, wander the streets for a while. So I'm like, fuck, like as much as I want to get high, I do want to get clean. That's why I went to detox. But at a regular detox, you can AMA. You just sign. I was there for 2 hours and I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here. So I'm like, fuck, like I need to get back on track, but I'm not going to be able to stay in detox because like that craving for crack, I don't know if you know about it, but it's crazy. So I'm like, what I'm going to do, I want to say another 7 days, maybe. another 7 days of like craziness, and I still had money left when I left this place. I still had probably, I don't know, close to like $800 left. So I'm still buying 8 balls. Went for about another week, and then you might have seen the post. I made another post on YouTube, and that's when I actually like posted a picture of like cracking
Yeah,
a fucking dollar
I
bill.
remember seeing that.
Yeah, you saw
Oh,
that?
yeah,
I was,
bro. One thing I'm sorry, real
yeah,
quick. One thing I remember from the train stop was
yeah,
your eyes were sunken in, dog. And I was like,
oh yeah,
dude, this is bad. Like,
yeah,
this is bad. But yeah, that's one thing that really stood out to me. The bag full of clothes and your eyes sunken in. I was like, damn it, bro.
yeah.
I wish I was there to help this dude out. But all right, go ahead.
I think I was even texting you too when I was out. I was
Yeah,
sending you like
yeah,
paragraphs being like, "Yo, my bad, I never reach help," and like, yeah, I was
yeah,
texting you when I was
yeah,
at that train stop.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I all
Damn.
fucked up. So it went on for another week, and yeah, that's when the night when I posted like the picture of crack on. I don't know why I posted a picture of that shit on YouTube. I
Yeah,
was out of my mind. You know what I mean? And then I write a long community post being like, I'm gonna go to a locked facility, this and that. So then you play the mental hospital game. You go into the hospital, you say you want to kill yourself, and they have to send you to a locked facility. So I go in there, I'm all fucking cracked out, like I'm smoking in the parking lot there, and like, bro, fucking like bugged the fuck out in there. So I go in there, I'm like, listen, I'm trying to overdose on fentanyl right now, like I'm gonna kill myself, I need help, just so I could get to a mental hospital because it's locked. You cannot leave a mental hospital. You're physically locked in there. And that's what I needed. So they kept me locked in there for probably, I don't know. I was probably there for about 10 to 14 days, probably. I was going to go to a program from there, and I decided not to, that I wanted to start getting high again. So I leave the place, and it all starts all back over. I buy an 8 ball, and I go for another, I don't know, 8 days. Now I'm going to hotel, staying at different hotels. I have crazy psychosis. The psychosis, I mean, man, that it lasted for probably like 2 weeks, even after I stopped smoking. It was crazy. Like every hotel I went to, the people were following me. They're in the next room. They're above me. They're gonna kick in the door. It's chaos, and like that's going on this whole time. And like, bro, I'm freaked the fuck out, like geeked the fuck out. So then I put myself back in the same fucking mental hospital, and I'm there for 16 days. So I'm like, all right, this time, like, I'm dead serious. Like, I'm going to a program. I'm going to go to a program when I get out of here. Like, enough of this shit, dude. I got to get back on track. They send me to a program. It's called Teen Challenge. I don't know if you ever heard of it. I think they're all
yeah,
over the country. Yeah.
yeah. We
So
have
they,
one out here.
yep.
Yeah,
So they send me to Teen Challenge. I'm there for about, I don't know, 5, 6 days. And then this kid starts accusing me of stealing shit from him. Swear to God, like, I got no reason to lie to you. You know what I mean? I did not steal
yeah,
shit from I didn't steal a fucking thing from him. I don't do that shit in those places.
yeah.
So the next day, I come back from lunch. I go in my closet, bro. All my clothes are stolen. So like, I did it. Obviously, I know who did it. And like, I tried to talk to him, and like, I tried to like talk to the staff. I wanted to stay. I really wanted to stay in the program. I'm like, listen, like I know he stole my clothes. Can you like run the camera? But then it's like, whatever I did, bro, it's like if I fight him, I'm gonna get kicked out. If I tell on him, I'm a rat. You know what I mean? So like it's a
Yeah.
lose-lose situation. So like long story short, like the staff didn't do anything about it. They didn't try to help me get my clothes back. So I just kind of went into his room like, bro, I'm like, fucking give me my shit right now. He said, I don't have, I just punched him in the face. Then we got into a quick little fight. They tore us apart, and then bam, now I'm back out on the streets again. I'm like,
Damn.
fuck, dude. I'm like, I really want to get clean, but now I'm on the streets. I still have a little bit of money. I have Suboxone, I have gabapentin, so like I can sell that too. So then I ran for like another like 8 days after that. Craziness. It just gets worse and worse and worse. Every time I was, yeah. So another 8 days. I'm in Boston. It was back to the hotel shit. And then the last night of me getting high, like I was so bugged out and like so paranoid about like hearing the voices upstairs, and like, they were gonna come, like they were trying to shoot me through the floor, and like obviously it's not real. You know what I mean? But like That's what I was hearing upstairs. Like, oh, we got guns. We're gonna shoot him through the floor, and like we're gonna fucking murder this kid. Like, so I'm freaking out, dude. So like I like barricade the fucking door. I'm at a Super 8. I barricade the door with like the recliner, the love seat, the what's it called? Ironing board. I just have the door fucking barricaded. Then the cops, and I was gonna check into the hospital the next day, anyways, because I was running out of money and drugs. But someone ended up calling the police, and the police knock on the door. I'm like, fuck, like, I'm like, hello. And they're like, yeah, police. Open the door. I'm like, like, what do you want? I open the door, and like they say everything. It's just barricaded as fuck, like an ironing board, a recliner, a love seat, maybe a little couch too. Just they're like, what's going on, dude? I'm like, listen, like, I just told them the truth. I'm like, I'm in psychosis right now. I'm like, I've just been smoking crack for days. Like I was gonna actually check myself into rehab again tomorrow. And then they're like, well, you can just, if you want, we'll call an ambulance for it. The cops are mad cool. They knew I had, they just, they're like, we can call an ambulance right now and we'll get you to the hospital. They called an ambulance. I left the hotel. Then I went back to the same mental hospital, the same one for the third time this summer. So now it's like my 5th program this summer. And this is all in the span of like, I think this went on for about like 2 months, because it's like I would get high for like 10 days, then I'd be in rehab for like 2 weeks, and it'd be like another week on the street, and another 2 weeks in rehab, another week on the street. And then finally the third time is they kept me there for 16 days, and I wanted to go to further treatment again, but I was just there, and they know what happened at the other one. So they're like, oh, well, places aren't trying to accept you now because we have to let them know that you got in a fight, and they're not going to accept you. I'm like, I don't know. I never heard of that before, but that's what they're telling me. They're probably just getting sick of seeing me there. This is my 3rd time there in like 3 months or 2 months. I was there for 16 days. So I just ended up, leaving. And I ended up going to a friend's house, and I stay clean.
Wow, man. So after like when the crack and all that came, and like after you did that a few times, did you experience like any shame and guilt, like knowing you had the channel or anything like that? Did that like influence you to take down your videos and all that? Like,
oh yeah, because like after that, yeah, I'm like, I'm on it for 3 years, and like everybody's like, oh, you got this, like you're gonna keep going. But shit happens. I didn't expect it to happen. You know what I mean? I mean, I've always said in my past videos, like, I can't guarantee I'm gonna stay clean forever. I can't. And I can't say that again now. I might relapse again. I've been doing drugs for almost 20 years. Like, I don't want to, but it does happen. Like, it happens. But at least I caught it quick. I did catch shit quick. It was bad. It's real bad. Yeah, I feel real guilty about it. I did a lot of damage over the summer, to my family, to people I know, to my physical health. I fucked my mental health up. I mean, I fried my brain this summer. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of guilt. And that's another thing that led me to kind of delete the videos again. At least I kept the
yeah,
channel this time. But
yeah, I get it. I understand.
yeah. I mean, even when I was posting that I had like relapse, most people were supportive about it, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, some weren't, but it's all right. But yeah.
man. So how's cravings nowadays for you? Like with the Sublocade shot, and like what does that look like?
Okay, so do you know about the Sublocade shot?
I've heard of it. I think you get it once a month, right?
Yeah, right. It's in your stomach. So I've been on Suboxone since 2020. So I've been on Suboxone for close to 4 years. I'm on my 2nd month of Sublocade right now. And this relapse I had, it was no opiate use. And I want to get off Suboxone. I don't want to be physically dependent on something anymore. It's been, like I said, 4 years now. I don't have cravings for opiates. I don't think about opiates. None of that. So I got a new doctor about 2 months ago, and she started me on it. So it's a big shot. It goes into they put it into your stomach. It's like gel, and it
Mhm.
kind of forms a little like it almost feels like a hard like pee, like a pee in your stomach.
Mhm.
And over the course, the first two shots are 300 milligrams. So it releases 10 milligrams of buprenorphine, which is Suboxone, every day. So I got my 300 milligram shot first, then I got my second 300 milligram shot, and then I'm gonna get four 100 milligram shots. And I mean, I guess I've heard a lot of like success about it. It's very easy to get off. I've heard it's like kind of almost you don't go through withdrawals whatsoever. It's
Yeah.
my doctor said I should be good after about like 6 months. Um, I should be able to be off of it. So I'm looking forward to that.
Right on, man. Hell yeah, that's good, dude. You got your life back.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, some of it.
yeah, yeah. It's the furthest east I've been was Texas. Um, you know how in LA they have an area called Skid Row,
Oh yeah,
and in Massachusetts, is there like a strip of like that activity, like a Skid Row out there?
there is. There's Mass Ave. I made a video about it on my first channel.
Mm,
Um, but since I used to go there, I mean, like I said, besides the relapse I had this summer, I've hardly done drugs for, you know, quite a while. Um, so when I did relapse actually this summer, I did go up there.
mhm.
I went to Mass Ave a couple times, but it's a lot more contained now. They really cleaned it up. It used to be, I don't know, probably a good like 5 or 6 blocks of just open air drug activity. And it's kind of like all condensed down now into about, it's probably just a block.
Wow,
And on the news lately, I haven't been up there, but I think they're like getting everybody out of there. I think they're completely clearing it out finally.
wow, man.
Crazy,
Damn.
but yeah.
Yeah, man. Like that whole story. I mean, it goes to show how quick and severe like one lapse in your recovery could take you, man. Like one split decision and boom, that'll take you on a run,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah,
That's scary,
it's
bro.
crazy.
Like it could spiral
No,
quick.
oh, very. I want to say this was probably the worst I've ever. It was bad. Um, and I think things that really made it so bad is because kind of I had money to get high how I wanted to get high. I was able to just buy like 8 ball after 8 ball after 8 ball after 8 ball.
Yeah,
Just I would just smoke crack or seven. And that's all it would do, you know.
man. Damn. So as far as today, what does today look like for you aside from Sublocade? Like any work or
Uh, yeah, I mean, I was working for Amazon for a while over the holidays. I started working there in October, and I worked there, you know, throughout like the Christmas season, stuff like that. And I just got burnt out off of it. You know, right now, to be honest, like to be straight up with you, like when I relapsed, um, I fucked a lot of shit up, like financially for myself too.
Mhm.
You know, I still do have this car, but you know, like I couldn't pay my you know, all my credit cards, you know, shit like that. So like a lot of shit's in collection. And honestly, like I do kind of feel like I know it's been 6 months since I've been clean, but I still feel like my brain is like still like slowly like coming back to normal. So for the past, I want to say like 2 months, I've kind of just been, you know, chilling. I have not been working. I mean, I accepted the fact that I fucked my credit up, um, just a part of getting high. Um, and I'm just trying to really like just focus on myself and like not do too much. I just want to like get my mind right. I don't care about like the material things. Like I'm probably gonna lose this car soon. I can't afford to keep it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. And right now I'm at the point where like, I'm ready to just lose everything and then just start with absolutely nothing. I'm just kind of waiting for that point to happen. It might sound fuck some people, but I don't know. I feel I just need to lose absolutely everything and then just start with
Yeah.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's actually not the worst thing in the world, man. It could be a huge opportunity, right? This could be like a chance to just restart and rebuild the way you want. The beginning's
Right.
always the hardest, man. Yeah, I've been there so many times, man. As far as like YouTube, what do you have planned for like videos, your channel, and all that good stuff? Just redoing your stories?
I mean, I could do that. That's a thought.
Mhm.
I feel like it'd be the third time around, but I mean, why not? Might as well.
Yeah.
That works. Unless I can figure out something else to do with it, because there does come a time where you just run out of. You can only tell so many stories. You know, I'm not going
Yeah.
to start making up fake ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm glad.
That's
Like, I wish I could do something like you're doing, because you're doing awesome with the interviews, dude. Like you're
like,
killing it with that.
yeah, I
Yeah.
had to do something, bro, because I wasn't the best storyteller and I got tapped out of stories. You know what I mean? So I had to pivot, had to figure something to do. And thankfully the interviews are working out, man. And
Oh yeah.
I should be receiving my first YouTube check next month.
Good.
So keep that in mind, man. I know your channel's gonna take off. Once you get monetized, yeah,
I'm
man,
still.
it's gonna be great for you.
I am monetized still.
Are you? Okay, good, good. Just make sure everything you upload
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
monetized. You know what I mean? Make sure you have that green dollar sign. And the majority of like from my experience, since I've been monetized, the only way I'll get like a yellow dollar sign or no monetization at all is like in the title. So before you before you take it from private to like uploaded for the world, just make sure you got that green dollar sign, man. And if you're having trouble with that, it's usually in the title. You know, just keep rewording the title, and that way you get your compensation back, man.
Good to know, 'cause a lot of my videos, some of them would be monetized, but a lot of them would have the yellow,
Yeah,
like limited monetization. And I with me, I'm just impatient, like, because
yeah,
to have it reviewed and turn green, it usually takes about, so I just be impatient and be like, fuck it, like I don't care. But looking back on it, yeah, I
actually,
should have
check
waited
this
for it
out.
to turn green.
Check this out. I saw the option to send it in for review, but the other, I think maybe a couple of weeks ago, I uploaded the video. It was on private. The title that I had, it was yellow. So I revised the title and then I saved it and then I refreshed the screen. The green dollar sign came back. So you don't have to submit everything for review. Just mess with the title, save it, and then you should be good to go. Once just keep trying the title, mess with the title till you get the green dollar sign.
Right, and
So
it's weird. I have a green dollar sign on my video I posted last night, but
mhm.
only 10 seconds. So I don't, I feel like I think you have to have a certain amount of a certain length video in order to
Ah,
go and add them
maybe.
for. I think
Yeah,
that's
maybe,
what it is,
man.
because that's a green dollar sign. Yeah.
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 Well, good, man. So what's working for you right now daily to stay clean?
Um, I mean, I'm just back in the mindset that I was previously. I really did not want to get high. And, as much as I felt like that, I felt very strongly. I was glad to not be doing drugs, but you just fall real quick. It takes 1 second. It's just one bad decision away. Like, that's all it is. Um, and I know that. I just can't put myself in situations like I do feel like if I never ran into like me getting kicked off of the Suboxone clinic and I had to buy it off the street, I think there's like a very strong chance I probably wouldn't have
Yeah.
ended up getting high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
that
right now. No, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say real quick that that could cause like a huge sense of panic. It's like, damn, what do I do now? You know, I'm trying, and they're gonna cut my script, you know? That would send me off the edge, man.
Yeah. I'm off of them now and I'm doing the shot. And I just want to be done with MATs. It's been years.
Hell yeah, man. Anything else?
I mean, man, in a new relationship, I'm with a good girl. The first time that she's actually not a drug addict. So,
Hell
that's a
yeah.
good thing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely
Wow.
because every girl I've dated, yeah, they've been drug addicts. So, she's a good, and we live together right now. And, things have been going good with that. I've really gotten in. She's like a very good cook. And that's kind of like cooking too a lot recently. So I've been spending a lot of time like learning how to actually cook, like, real food. So, I cook every night. As corny as it sounds, like I like cooking shows and shit. Um, I
Yep.
put a lot of time into that. and just like trying new food, going to new places, going to the grocery store. Thing seems to like revolve around food right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's fun, dude. Like moments like that are fun.
Yeah.
I like it. It's like a
Right.
real happy time, man. So, well, good, dude. I mean, it's really good to have you back to YouTube. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's always good to hear from you, man. Like even throughout this whole time, I'd either get like a occasional email or text from you. So it's always good, man, just knowing that you're still alive and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, man. So I'll be looking forward to your videos. You're gonna blow up quick. I know how it is, man. That's gonna be
Mm.
awesome. Looking forward to your growth, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got about like 1,400 subs right now. And, like I said, I'm still monetized. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, my first channel, I got monetized, within a month?
Yeah,
And my second channel, I got monetized within a month with that one too.
yeah,
Yeah, so it should go all right. It should go pretty good.
yeah,
I just find new shit to do on the channel besides just tell the same old stories.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Last question, bro. What the hell's a dopiates?
But opiate?
What's a dopiate?
Okay, what is it?
That's the most important question, bro. What is
Okay,
dopiate?
so I don't know how I made the name up. I'm like, fuck, like, how am I gonna come up with a YouTube name? So obviously, it's a drug channel. I don't know what to call it. Drug story
Yeah,
/ drug channel. So I don't know. I don't know where it came from. It just kind of popped into my head. I'm like, dope and opiates. Dope can be any drug. Dope can be
yeah,
meth, coke, heroin, and then there's opiates. So I mean, it's kind of like, I was like a poly drug user. Like I didn't discriminate with drugs. I did all of them. So I'm like, let's just put dope and opiates together, and that's how I got dopiates. Yeah.
yeah, bro. That's usually how it is. Like something just clicks in your head and like some random name comes out. That's how it was with Righteous Monkey, man. So that's good, brother, man. Well, welcome back. Congrats on your 6 months of clean time. And
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
yeah, brother. Thank you for actually giving me the opportunity, man, to share your story. So it was really cool, man, talking to you.
Yeah,
And
no problem. I knew you had hit me up, a few months ago, and I said, we were gonna make a video, and I know you posted on saying that I was gonna come on, and kind of felt bad that I did, but I don't. I just wasn't ready to go back on YouTube back then.
yeah,
I think
I
this
feel
was
you,
in like
bro.
December, and something hit me last night. I'm like, I still have this channel. It's monetized. There's subscribers already. Like, why not? So
Yeah.
here I am.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
glad I
man.
didn't permanently delete it.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, YouTube will
Yeah,
always be there. So, but yeah, brother, it was good talking to you, man. Thank you for coming on the channel, and we'll be looking forward to your next upload, bro.
hell yeah, bro. I'll be talking to you soon. Then it's good to talk to you.
All
It
right,
was good
homie.
to see
You
you
too, man.
doing good, and I'm happy for you, bro. You're doing awesome on it. You are.
Thanks, man. Just trying to stay consistent.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
all
No,
right, brother.
you definitely see you're consistent with it. All right, man. I'll talk to you later, though. All right.
All right, later, bro.
All right, bro. Have a good night.
You too, man.